Good morning. I wanted to do a quick, realistic chat about the idea that we are living imperfect lives. Um, Speaking of, I love when texts come through and I'm like, what? Oh, my brain hurts. Yeah, I am living an imperfect life, and I kind of like it. I don't know what I would do with perfection. And it's interesting because, we all have our idea of perfection. For me, perfection is a homestead with, farm animals and gardens and craft stuff, like, a shed for crafts, like woodworking and yarn stuff. And so, like, for me, that is my perfection. Have the dogs running around, big fenced in area for the kids, keep the deer out of the garden. For me, that's perfection. Not there yet, getting there. For me, the idea of perfection isn't a fancy new car. It is a tough four-wheel drive, high off the ground vehicle. A not expensive vehicle. It's funny, everyone was talking to me about goals, and they're like, well, this should be your goal, and this should be your goal. And I'm like, no, my goals are my goals. Those are your things. You keep your things. I have my things. Thank you. Obviously, if I were asking for advice, that'd be great. But I have no desire for a minivan. I'll be honest. I may end up in a minivan. I mean, it would be spacious enough for 2 kids and 2 dogs, but I have a lot of concerns about the lack of four-wheel drive, since I've used that to get out of so many bad spots before that I kind of rely on that. Hopefully it won't be a blizzard year, but if it is, I have four-wheel drive. So for me, that's perfection. I think a lot of people expect spiritual people to have our shit together, basically, essentially. I mean, we're supposed to have a perfect family life, perfect credit, my hair and makeup should be done all the time. Clearly shouldn't be training MMA. I should be far more domestic. My crafts should be a higher brow level artistic. You can't let other people push their perfection onto you. The most spiritual people I know aren't perfect. They're in process. We're all in process. We're all looking towards our goals and getting there. But no one's goals are like anybody else's. Some of the most spiritual people I've met literally leave high-paying jobs to go seek themselves and end up being not rich, but happy, very, very happy. And that's what I want. I have no qualms about, gathering money to pay for things. I got that. I got multiple jobs. I get it. I do. And normal doesn't have to be boring. There are a lot of people that work and come home and have great families and occasionally get to do a lot of really cool, fun, adventurous stuff. That's my life. But to put a higher level of perfection upon people that have spiritual stuff is a bit cruel. Very much so. And I don't quite get that. I really don't. It's funny that so many people find spirituality when they hit rock bottom. And thankfully not me. Because I don't know, I've been through a few rock bottoms. Nothing probably rock bottom, but I've been through some crappy times. I've been through some really crappy times. And then I've been through some really crappy times. But that's all part of the experience of life. And all of those experiences have made me who I am today. I've been through some awesome times. I've been through some super awesome times. I've been through some really awesome, phenomenal, life-changing, awesome times. And again, that's how I became who I am. But to say you're not a good medium because you're not living in a mansion driving a Lotus, and your children clearly aren't wearing designer clothes, and so you suck. It's like, well, I'm okay with that, I think. Yeah? yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Lotus is a beautiful car. It's my new bling, ideal car. I haven't given up on my Stingray Corvette, but it's a beautiful car. So yeah, like, if that makes me unsuccessful in somebody's eyes, I'm okay with that. I'm not here to be everyone's ideal. I'm not. I'm here to be an awesome mom. I'm here to teach. I'm here to live. I'm here to survive. I'm here to thrive. I'm here. I'm here, especially early in the morning. I'm here. And that's enough for me. And that's enough for most people. And it kind of weirds me out when people are like, well, if she was a good psychic, clearly she would have won the lottery by now. Duh. And it's like, what do you think psychics do? Yes, we sit around all day and write lottery numbers and buy tickets. And that's, I think it would be easier to make money off of a casino if you were going to do that. But that's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. Can you imagine a psychic convention at like the Bellagio in Vegas? That would be hysterical. Oh my gracious. Yeah, we should do that. Oh no. Oh my gosh. The problem is when you get a lot of really talented people together, crazy crap happens. So, no thank you. That would be awesome, but I'm not going to be in charge of that. The other thing that people expect when you tell them that you're spiritual is that you're supposed to have perfect relationships. And this is the part where I have to admit I kind of had a bias too. But the truth is, the most spiritual women I know aren't with anybody. Truly. They're not in a long-term relationship. They're not married. Most of us are divorced with children. A lot of us are single mothers with very little help. And that's sad in so many ways. Like really super sad. But again, we'd much rather do it on our own than with someone that we don't like. But the idea that we need a partner to be better spiritual guides, leaders, that's wrong. And when I was young, I really did wonder, if they're such a good psychic, why are they alone? Well, I didn't understand a lot. Legitimately, I didn't understand a lot. And now I understand that it's not about being a better half. It is about being a whole. And then if someone comes along, it's awesome. If not, well, I got stuff to do. I hate to put it like that, but yeah, there are a bajillion things that I want to do that don't include a guy or a girl, depending on, and all of the great spiritual women I know have a tribe. That's the other thing that you don't see. We all have a tribe. It's our support. That's our walls to bounce things off of. That's there when we have a rough day, and we don't have people that we would talk to about certain things. Like, dude, my spirit guide is really getting on my nerves today. Not today, but usually. Yeah, well, So it's really nice and I wish we could take the focus off of, I love love, I do, like truly. And I wish everyone had someone that they were overjoyed with. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of times in life we have to get through it alone. Why? Because it's our journey. It's not anybody else's journey. We're not dragging people along on our journey. It's our journey. So, man, we got shit to do. It's terrible, but I love it. So, oh my gracious. Imperfect life. Yeah, imperfect life. And I think that we assign the idea of perfection as a wife, seriously, a husband and wife, where the wife is spiritual and the husband does whatever the husband does. A few kids, pets, a mansion, a nice car, well-traveled. These are things that we would put on our spiritual leaders. Same thing with guys. I mean, you know, you see all these mega churches, and you know, what if the wife doesn't want to be perfect? You know, what if the kids want to be atheists? I know, sacrilege, right? Who says these things? But the idea is yes, I'm very much living an imperfect life. I need caffeine. Also, I wish that I had. I wish I had a lot. No, no, I really don't. I wish people understood that when they put these things on other people, that it only reflects on them. So all of the people that told me I needed a fancy new car, the Lord bless my Jeep, because seriously, my poor Jeep has been through so much, and she's still kicking, and paid for it. So, you know, of course, I don't want to add like 3 more bills to my already regular load. So when someone says you need, you know, a fancy new car, I'm like, no, I'm good. Thanks. Appreciate your opinion, but I'm good. And how to deal with that is really simple. You just not mine. Not mine. Thanks. Appreciate the recommendation. Not mine. And that's all it is. I mean, really. Why aren't you dating? I'm not. I got shit to do. Not mine. It's that simple. Try it. I mean, it really is. And you know, get 2 crazy dogs, 2 kids, tribe, and live life, dude. Don't let people put things on you. Imperfect life is still a beautiful mess. It is a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful mess, and I love it. So don't be afraid that because your life isn't perfect, for whatever reason, that you're any less spiritual than anybody else. All right, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.